G'day Liam and g'day Neil. Thanks for your time and welcome to the program.
Kia ora.
Hello, kia ora.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kia ora indeed. Listen, touring with your family, surely there's got to be some bumps in that road.
Yeah, I mean, like any family, we're actually very close, but we're so close that it can be intense. But I don't think that we ever really have any huge blow-ups. We've only had, I can count on 1 or 2 fingers the times that voices have been raised.
Yeah. You've got to be a bit mindful of psychology a bit more with family, but even when bands have been together for 10 years or so, it might as well be family. It's just as messed up and neurotic, and
You've got less reason to make up when you're not actually family.
But at the same time, it must be a wonderful feeling to, you've expressed in a couple of interviews, to turn around and you can see family members on different instruments.
we've just had the best possible experience in New Zealand here, playing little country community halls. It was an idea we've been wanting to do for a while with the entire family on stage and some very good friends as well. And the joy of encountering people in little places, really out of the way places, and they're totally surprised that you come to their town. That extra sort of zip you get from them and the look on their faces combined with family all being on stage, it really is just one of those joys that's happening in the moment. It's got no other agenda whatsoever. There's no careers to worry about. There's no marketing to think about. It's just pure enjoyment of music, in both departments, audience and band.
Yeah, making memories for everyone.
Yes, playing the smaller venues, the intimacy can be a lot different than playing the big halls where you really generally can't see past the first row.
Yeah, I mean, they all good. Those can be good as well, but I think it was a great time for us to go away from the centre and, like Liam said, create memories for ourselves.
Hey Liam, growing up with a dad who's a legend, I think Paul McCartney said if the Beatles were reformed, they'd get him on board. You must pinch yourself, not only the fact that you've got that beautiful gateway to his experience, but the fact that he's your dad and he's got to be, shedding the light and all the love on you musically.
Shedding all the light. Yeah, I mean, he's my dad. I've got no other experience to compare it to. So, at the end of the day, he still forced me to eat my veggies and go to bed. But no, I've learned a lot from Dad, and I've grown up, being able to play music with him and watch him play music. So yeah, it's been a huge influence on me, and it's and it feels good to do it together. But at this point, every day is a new discovery, and we're both learning things from each other. And I think
I'm talking with Liam and Neil Finn. They're, of course, touring Cairns on the 9th of February, playing at Munro Martin Parklands. Just before playing that tune, Liam, I spoke to you about being in your dad's shadow. Apart from it being positive, is it a bit daunting because of what he has achieved in music?
I mean, sure, it can be, but I don't think that's something that I've ever focused on. I've been pretty self-aware, even as a young man, that was going to be a huge part of my story if I chose to do the same job as him. And I felt very fortunate to grow up the way that I did, getting to watch him play to lots of people, make people really happy. And so it's always been a pretty positive legacy, it feels, to carry on. I certainly have never felt embarrassed by it. There'd be other musicians out there that if I was their child, I'm sure I wouldn't be embarrassed by them because they're your parent. But I feel lucky that it's been Split Ends and Crowded House and his solo work is all stuff that I've enjoyed myself, and obviously heard it more than most music, so I know it like the back of my hand. And I'm a fan as well, but you're a fan of anything your family does. It's a sense of pride and a sense of legacy.
And we're going to get to experience this. You're mixing up everything you've both done and creating it on stage here in Cairns. That's the whole idea of it, to mix it up?
Yeah, well, we're very much aware that, especially in Cairns where we haven't, I don't think I've played there since the early days of Split Ends, that there's a lot of gaps, a lot of material to fill in and a lot of eras we want to represent well. My work in Split Ends, Crowded House, Finn Brothers, my own solo work. Liam's got a really amazing trove of songs that he's written over the years. We've been enjoying rehearsing up the set. I think we're going to do a really long, action-packed show.
Yeah, I think even if people haven't heard the stuff that I've written, we've picked ones that are going to knock your socks off.
Not that anyone wears socks up there. It's too hot, isn't it?
That's right. It's all thongs and T-shirts.
Yeah.
Accessible, I think, is the word we're looking for with your stuff, Liam, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that would almost be a nice thing to say, but no, I think it's impactful and dramatic.
Well, we're looking forward to it, father and son legacy. I wish we had more time because I would like to talk to you, Neil, about your Out of Silence, which is available on your website. An amazing feat. You're always pushing yourself musically, but we don't have enough time. People can go to your website to find out more about that, but I appreciate your time.
It might be just worth mentioning that this is a precursor to this tour with Liam and I. We've made a record together, which is going under the title Light Sleeper, and that will be out in the middle of the year. We're wanting to get out there and make sure people know about it, so we can include a few of those songs in the set as well.
Only too happy to help get the message out that you're coming and that you've got a family affair on stage. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome, mate.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you for your time, gentlemen.
Yes, Sam.